What is going on? It is week 7. I believe this is final reflection. Uh, I literally just landed. It's 11:02. Just got back to the dorm. John's asleep, so I can't be like, yo, what's up, John? But, it is what it is. Let's get into it. Question number 1. At this point, you may know exactly what you want to do as a career, or you may not. Either is fine. In Animals to Assessment, Life's Unexpected Changes, Elaine Markello writes about the twists and turns of her career. What are some twists or turns that you might encounter? How do you think you might respond to the twists and turns that you are not able to predict? How has your Gen Ed experience prepared you for your twists and turns? I think the biggest thing for me about the twists and turns in my career is not really fully having I don't know if I have a full set plan, and it's I know the field I want to go into. I just don't know enough about it, and I want to know more about it. So I think the twists and turns would be just running through some random stuff that I wouldn't expect. Working the professional sports world, it's either really hit or really miss, and so I think those are things that I got to figure out how to work my way around and kind of target. In the beginning, I might not make a lot of cash flow, or I might work in a spot that will have me really set up for my future. No matter what, I think in the end, I might be pretty set up, and that's what I like. How has my Gen Ed experience prepared you for twists and turns? I think it's more so the Gen Eds. It's just being so random. Just kind of prepared you for randomness. You don't really, your classes don't all intertwine, and so it's more so just kind of being there. And I think kind of tying that into a career part, it's things are going to be thrown at you left and right, and you gotta you're never going to be prepared for anything. So how are you going to kind of attack the moment with things? And that's just kind of what the Gen Ed experience is about. It's also about kind of increasing your knowledge in many different fields, and I think that's the people who work the best. Sometimes people who are very, very niche are the ones who get paid the most, but at the same time, you really, at least in positions of leadership, which I'm trying to be more in, you need to have knowledge in a bunch of different fields to be able to run something smoothly. Number 2, Albert Welter possesses a thoughtful question in this narrative. How will you shape the world given what you have inherited? As you read this narrative, what does this question mean to you? How do you hope that your academic and or professional work contributes to your academic field, addressing social issues and or the world at large? How is this similar or different from the kind of personal impact you hope to have in your community in the future? So, I really think I've inherited leadership and kind of a drive for work and wanting to get things done. I think that's one of the biggest things for me, inheriting wise, and I think kind of it's more so in my career, it's kind of pushed me to want to be at the highest position and facilitate top down. I think that's kind of where I find the fancy in trying to become an agent, facilitating these athletes and kind of working alongside of them, just more on the business side, while they go out and they do all the work that they need to be done. How do I hope that this contributes? Like I said before, I think that's kind of what it is in leadership. Kind of building more onto that is really going to boost me up. And if someone at say an athlete sees me as a high leadership, they're probably going to their mindset is going to be geared more toward me. This is someone I can follow, this is someone I can trust to get this and this done. How is this similar or different to the kind of personal impact you hope to have on your local community in the future? I think it's honestly very similar. I really in the future, I really want to be a mentor for youth and make sure the youth go on the right path, as I had a lot of black role models in my time. So if I can be successful and I can do everything correctly and then eventually go into certain programs and be there kind of as a face or support or just be around, and then just them looking at me in terms of leadership in this aspect is really what's gonna keep things rolling. But yeah, week 7, final week. John's not here for final comments. He's asleep. It is what it is. Holla at your boy. Peace.